lads. Can you hear me?
We can, mate. We're just
Hello?
going live.
Cool.
Welcome everyone to Thursday night AGT Online, the Aussie Hampton Community Porsche series. Oh, he's off to a ripper start. I am your host, Mikey Harlan. I'm the least professional person out of our misfit bunch, and I'm gonna somehow steer the ship today. But to hold my hand on the left-hand side, I have the effervescent good doctor. Hey, brother.
Hey mate, how you doing?
I'm doing really well, thanks, mate. Really long day at work, a really lonely day at work. If any of my workmates are actually watching this, big middle finger to you guys out at Phillip Island today driving Lamborghinis. And on the right-hand side of me, holding my other hand, making sure I don't trip up and fall over, is the OG voice of Thruhouse, AGT Online, Mr. Ghost. How's it going, brother?
Yeah, sideways.
It's sideways.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of an interesting dynamic tonight. We thought we would throw four of us in the box. We've got someone else as well, very special guest. And two of them are actually going to be out on track. So 2 races tonight, a short race and then a long race. And mate, the heavens have opened up. Neil Crompton is on the edge of his seat. He cannot wait to see this. The heavens have opened. The cars are out sideways. Ghost is going to be with us in race cam. And joining Ghost in race cam is 2-time champion Brocky. How's it going, mate?
Good, very good.
Awesome. All right. So let's have a look and see who we've got tuning in. I'm just waiting for the messages to come through. Apparently none. Let's just close that down and restart it again. I did do an update on it. But I hope everybody is well out there in AGT land. And we might actually head to the track now, just to see what's going on. How's everybody doing there at the moment?
I was just going to throw in there that both your race cams are on the both 2-time champions.
Oh,
yeah, true.
Correction. You know what? I thought that Ghost would have been a little bit quicker on the draw there, to be honest.
Really concentrating at the moment.
Well, I'm about to ruin your concentration here, guys, because I'm going to change the race settings because
Here we go.
I'm still in test mode settings. So there we go. Just going to bump you all back off the track.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start the qualifier very shortly. I think get this show on the road, eh?
Yeah, I think so. So we got 14 drivers in tonight. We've got our usuals. We've got a couple of guests as well. And once the room is open, we'll go through the field and have a look. So up first, two-time champion Brocky in the Aussie Hampton number 7. Welcome to the Community Series, mate. You gonna stick that thing on pole?
I will try my best, but it's very moist.
It's looking very wet out there. Next on the
that's
track,
good.
we've got Speedy Tyres here and the White Shot Media number 10. So
All right, they're all in.
he's become very accustomed to that one. Third on the track, we have Lamwell. Qualifying is about to begin.
Oh, GDR Creek really deep in the fall. Bang!
Oh, there we go. We caught
Skittles!
that one. Good evening, Gavin. Good evening, GDR. Good evening, Fine Moves. Tony Power, Mikey, Doc, Ghost, and Brocky. Yeah, what a lineup we got for you tonight, Tony. Tony, obviously the owner of Aussie Hampton, and a massive supporter of the AGT Online series.
I will try to keep all the panels straight on this one for you, mate.
Fine Moves say this is a nice one to spectate. No, I couldn't agree more, mate. We've got an interesting camera view going on there at the moment.
Yeah, I'd exit back in for it.
Oh, I'm going to keep this one going for a little bit. It's like hanging out at turn 5. Marcus, it's gonna be wet and wild. Yeah, I know, remote. I'm gonna put out a DVD.
All right, who's going to be the first one to go off at turn 4?
Got a new guy in tonight. XYXL90.
Borrowed booked this car tonight. Car 69, Blokes Advice.
Oh, wow,
So we'll jump on
No
board with this guy. Put his money where his mouth is. I believe he criticised some of the driving the other week. So we'll jump on board with him and see how he goes. Looks like he's holding on for dear life.
Looks like no one's finding some space again.
Classic.
Good to see you.
Classic Community Porsches. There we go. Here he is. He's back. GDR currently second in the championship at the moment. We do have a championship going on. I do have some points as well I can read out later on. So that's adds a little bit of spice to the mix. Third on track, he's back, having another run. That's our real race driver, LP. So he's recently graduated to the FYRC Porsche Super Cup. Joined the Thrill House Arcade Racing team.
Scooter has misjudged turn 1 massively.
Our current championship leader has centered all the way back to Germany.
It's a ghostism right there, guys.
G'day Mo Jalen, asking what the bop settings are. That's good. G'day Rick Russell, how's it going, mate? Bass, how's it going? Zane, how's it going? Carl, giving us a wave. Waving right back at you, mate. How's it going, sexy? Alright, so we've got our current series champion there. That's Scooter. He's making an absolute meal of it at the moment, the Liquimolly Porsche. There's Speedy Tyres and the White Shot Media car. Janwell, one of the brothers, right out sideways in the complete angle of Bentley for all your fishing needs. Go see Claude. Beautiful livery. Beautiful man. I'm a big fan. Ah, look who it is. He's in his blacklight car. He finally made it to the grid. Number 24, the two-time Super 2 champion, Ghost, in the hot seat with us at the moment. No pressure, mate. Let's jump on board.
Right, the time's nice and close, guys.
There we go. He comes out of Red Bull Mobile.
48.7, 48.6.
Setting his first time. He's got a little bit of room in front of him. He's heading up to the first corner. We formerly known as Castro Edge. Oh boy. Sends it up the inside of Speedy Tyres. Has he pulled it up? He does.
Nice
Very nice
job.
by guys. Oh, Janwell sideways up in front. Here we go. All right.
Yes to P2.
This is a long downhill straight. Little bit of a kink in it. Heading up to turn 2. This is Remus. Hard on the anchors. Gotta be careful with this apex here. You don't want to grab too much curb. Little bit on the slide. How's he on the exit? Very nice on the exit. He's going to get a little bit of toe from Jamwell as well. So this might be a good lap for Ghost. We're heading down this another long downhill section here. Heading up to the third corner, which is Schlossgold. And I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, Schlossgold. Oh, out on the slide. Janwell's gone off. So much water on that road there. So much water. We'll leave you to it, Ghost.
That's all good. That is really weird.
A lot of aquaplaning
so
going
used to
on
doing
there.
that myself.
XLXY90's on a good time here, currently P3. He just goes into the final turn now. We're about to see the guys go through the second hot lap. A little bit wide through there though, he might have a penalty. GDR Freak's behind him, they're currently 5th position. There's the penalty.
Damn.
GDR Freak
Too
currently
wide.
5th position as he enters the straight.
That hurts him for the next one as well. So currently P3 though.
GDR Freak goes to 4th. LP goes to 4th.
Let's get some info up for you guys now. You can start seeing what the grid's looking like. So we got Viper Z up in first spot. Second is Brocky.
Brocky's on the purple sector, guys.
Here we go. Coming through. What sort of time has he got?
Good time.
Boom, straight to the top.
Wow. What's the second click?
146.482.
Show off.
As someone goes way, way deep in front of him as well. It's like the seas parting for you there, Brocky. Great time, mate.
Thank you.
G'day, Maverick. Kia ora, Shea. G'day, Mika. How's it going, brother? Good one for the win. Yeah, we're really stoked that Goodmon got the win at the SEK round 6 at Warwick. So he's been endurance karting for quite some time, and for him to get the total round win, that's really awesome. Driving the Tart cart as well. Tart cart, I love that. Hope you're well, Mika. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so we're still on board here with the Cyborg. Let's get inside there. Have a look a little bit at the footwork there going on. I mean, we all know that this is a video game because Brocky's in his living room right now with no shoes on, no socks on. He's just straight barefooting it. And he's got a purple sector. He's up, chasing down Viper Z up in front, who's currently P2. Let's check in with LP.
GDR Freak goes to 3rd, guys. Just knocks off XLXY90.
Oh, he does. LP holds his time.
Look at that, I'm out qualifying Scooter. Yes, take a photo.
Just a Speedy Tyres there goes to 3rd.
Great lap from
Jamwell
Speedy.
goes to 5th.
Great lap from Jamwell.
Rocky goes past
he's
King.
very
goes
nice
full
through turn
second
1. Oh, Janwell's really turning it up. Yeah. 46.3.
I see some best sectors from some of these guys again too, so they're definitely starting to pick up some speed now that the fuel loads are coming down. The tyres don't get well. The tyres don't seem to wear at all.
No, but these guys will need to fuel save for this race. Brocky will give us a little bit more information on that if you don't mind, mate.
Yeah, definite short shifting to make the 15-minute mark around this track.
Oh, Jamwell goes very, very deep. That corner is very tricky. The downhill, the undulation, the surface water.
Oh, there goes another one. XLX19, he's gone again. It's going to hurt that lap. Look at GDR Freak there, sideways there. find some. Where's Scooter on the track at the moment? So Scooter's currently 12th, championship leader.
You know, that might not be such a bad thing as GDR sails past that apex. No chance of making that one. He's going to go again. 45 seconds remaining. So he won't get round for another lap. Oh boy. He sent that one.
So Scooter's got. This is going to be a solid lap from Scooter. I think he might get up there on this one.
Here we go.
Goes to P4.
Boom. There he is. Welcome back, Scooter. We missed you.
Viper improves his time to a 46.8 there for P2. Goes half a second behind the Cyborg. This will be it. These guys will be on their last qualifying lap here shortly.
That's it. 3 seconds remain. That's it. They're right.
Ghost. Was that a 49.8? Oh, pull her up! She does not want to stop through turn 1.
Good evening, Hannah. Nice for you to tune in. Oh, thanks, Scott. You're a beautiful man. Just watching Scooter here. See if he improves. Buffer goes through with a 150.9, so struggling a little bit for some traction out there. It's absolutely sopping wet out there. That is damper than...
Sopping.
Oh, just... That is a sea fest.
Tony. Brocky de Cyber, can we explain, guys? Well, Brocky came into what was then Thruhouse as an unknown. With a bit of a laugh with his name when he came in. Go, look at this guy, thinks he's Peter Brock. Yeah. And proceeded to smash the entire Super 3 field by nearly an entire lap at Bathurst.
No, it was the Super 2 race. I was in that race. He bloody lapped me.
We were in that race, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, came in unknown and got in the GDR and just melted us by a lap. And yeah, we decided he wasn't human, so that's why we call him the Cyborg.
And
Scooter goes to P2, guys. Viper
oh,
goes to the top.
Viper!
What's the Cyborg got? Here comes the Cyborg! No!
No!
0.004 is the gap.
Oh my god!
What a lap from Viper! Right at the very end there, knocks him off.
Wow.
Great job from Viper.
Have we got anyone still on a lap? King Oscar goes through. Goes to P10.
Yay!
Top 10, bro.
Bit of work to do.
Oh, mate. I've got all the excuses though, don't worry.
Oh, Viper. That is an absolute... Look at the gap. 0.004. Are you kidding me? Well, guys, this is going to be an absolute... Oh, there's going to be a barnstormer. Strap in, guys.
G'day, Tails. Tails from Tassie.
Vipers and Brocky off the front row. Scooter and Speedy Tyres off row 2. We've got GDR and Janwell off row 3. Great qualifying from Janwell. XR, XL, XY and LP off row 4.
Here we go. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, they are racing. So I completely missed that because I'm looking at a keyboard as they go down into turn 1. Let's have a look back. Speedy sends
Viper
it.
cuts across.
Speedy sends it.
Oh! Speedy inside. Gets away with it.
Look at that. What a start.
Well, XL got a good start out of P7. He's currently fourth.
Wow, he's up into 4th. That's a great start. Going back up the front to the leaders there. Viper is absolutely launched off.
Oh, look at GDR right down the inside.
Here he goes. He's having a look. Oh, he's going to get up the inside there. Nice, nice, tidy driving. Oh. What a start from these guys. It is pretty absolutely clean. Drenched out there. And that is a very clean start from everybody. Well done. Mega. Back up the front. Viper's out to almost a second lead. Rocky won't be worried too much about that. He'll get himself into a groove. He's a hunter. Scooter in third. Current series champion. Oh, look at them all coming through here. Oh, look at the sideways action out the back. Speedy Tyres. Brother. Drift Nationals, mate. LP and watching brief there. Oh, man, look at this. How cool. How cool. Alright, let's just look back at Speedy Tyres, see if we can see that. Oh, look at this. Out on the slide. Beautiful shot there of Speedy Tyres coming out of the, coming into Rint now. Viper Z. Brocky just starting to reel him in now. It's a complete lap one. It's almost, yeah, it's down to half a second. Here he comes. Here comes the Cyborg. Oh, wow. Great first lap from everybody. Really impressive. XLXY gets a great start up in the 4th spot, so he's not letting these guys get away. GDR Freaks lost a little bit of ground to him there. Very impressive start from Jamwell as well, so he skipped up over Speedy Tyres. He's out on the slide. LP taking a knee. Oh, bit of a touch. He saw the gap.
Over the curve and inside.
He gets the
He
spot.
come in there completely crossed up.
Looks like Ghost went a little bit wide there. He's made a spot. He's up to P9. Up the front again. The Viper just seems to skip away in that first sector.
Just watching fuel loads at the moment, guys, so who's conserving?
Oh.
Speedy Tyres loves to get the car outside once I need.
He loves it. Oh, Scooter out on the slide as well. He does it so gracefully
GDR
though.
Freak,
Just,
Janwell, they're all sliding again. Oh, someone's got a penalty. Who was that?
that's GDR Freak.
Copped the penalty there. That's a bit awkward. He's gonna get
Oh,
swamped on
Speedy
the home
Tyres
straight in a
sideways
minute.
again. So we're on board with Janwell, looking back at LP. Look at him come up on the brakes. It's our real race driver versus a gamer right now.
Oh, GDR Freak with a really, really good penalty burn there, guys. That's textbook. Moves over and slows down.
Look at that. There you go. He knows where the line is. Perfect. Slots it back in. Oh, it's going to be a bit squirrely going through here, guys. They're going to go too wide into the Castro edge. Oh, look
That's
at GDR. Keeps the foot in
Gets
it.
his spot back.
Well played. LP's
Gets
going to
his spot
follow
back.
as well, and he's going to get the toe.
Oh, Jamwell's going to get swamped here. These guys are going to go all down the inside.
Straight into
Speedy
Remus
Tyres
now.
have a look as well. Comes Speedy
Leaves the
Tyres on the
door
inside.
wide open. Almost
GDR
there.
Freak goes wide. LP's through. Look at this. Look at this,
Oh,
guys.
wow. He's setting him up going into Schlossgold. LP's got the inside. GDR going to hold the... I think the outside line is the preferred one here. LP pulls back.
GDR Freak's round road. He's gone. He's off.
Ah, see you later. He's gone.
He just couldn't pull it up.
Nice attempt trying to hold around the outside. Great shots here from the Red Bull ring.
Look at Viper and Cyborg there for the lead at the moment too, so Cyborg hasn't let him go.
Scooter as well. Watch him brief. How's the how's track, Brocky? Sort of hurts the visibility.
Yeah. And trying to maintain the short shifts is hard when the keep wheel spinning.
Viper
we got
with
some guy.
146.6.
Okay, we've got some fuel save numbers coming in at the moment. Oop. So currently the front three guys are pretty even for fuel. XL, XY, 90s a considerably large amount of fuel lower than the 3 litres. Then we got the fuel burners in. Look at this, see here, they're going again, these guys. LP,
here we
Speedy
go.
Tyres and Janwell.
This is a great battle.
LP's away loose, he's lost it. Oh, just pulls it up, but Janwell gives
bit
him
of
a
a
tap.
bump. Helps him around the corner.
Actually helped him quite a bit because that car was had nothing on the power then, it was just sort of floating.
Gives them a big G up as they plunge down the hill in the Schloss Gold. Janwell's going to
Hop on
pull it
this.
up. Oh, this is a great little battle.
Oh.
Really, really thoughtful racing here. Check back down the field. Speedy Tyre 7th. GDR in 8th. Buffer in 9th. Mickey D in 10th. G'day, Mickey D. Sorry we haven't given you any screen time there, mate. Welcome back. Oh, no! Landwell gets
Commentator's
turned
curse.
around.
I didn't touch him.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Guys having a little ripper of a battle here with Luminous and the King Oscar. So Luminous, the Jandal Performance Racing driver from the FYRC Porsche Super Cup, versus Ghost, the Sunday night commentator for AGT Online. And the King Oscar, one of our staples in the beautifully presented Joe Isabella livery.
Yeah, it looks great on track. Some ripper bloke made that.
I'll tell you, I spent the week with Joe Isabella as he drove our Lamborghini as we watch Luminous go around in the background. And Joe absolutely loves that livery. He is absolutely blown away by how accurate it is. He's so much so he wants to come racing. Well, we get back up the front now and check with our leaders. Viper holding that gap just under a second. They're
Go back
skipping
to
away.
5th and 6th. These guys are still going at it in 5th and 6th. LP and Chamble. They've swapped position 3 times while we're going through the field.
Oh, unbelievable.
They're having a great little race.
Oh,
Chamble's got
Lee's
two
gone
deep.
wide. Out on the slide.
Look at the Cyborg now. He's putting pressure on the back of Viper. Oh, Viper on the slide.
Viper a bit loose there.
Oh, I've got to go around the outside. This is going to be brave. Crisscross is on.
Oh, not through here though. Beautifully placed by Viper, but he's out on the slide again. Brocky gets up the inside.
Drag race.
Here's the drag race. It's on going into turn 1. I think Brocky's got him. He does. That's a change for the lead. Beautiful move.
Can Viper pull it up in from behind? Oh,
Oh, they're side by side. Oh, guys. Look at this battle up the
this.
front. There is
He's
not
going to
a...
bring Scooter back into this. They're going to slow each other up here. Scooter will be on the maximum attack now to catch up.
Keep battling, boys. Keep battling. Viper on the inside. He's going to take the racing line. Does Brocky hold it? He does round the
Oh, well.
outside.
Wow, around the
look
outside. Here comes Scooter though, 1.3
Look
seconds
at
of
this
closing.
battle. Here comes Scooter. Brocky trying to skip away. Viper back in the tow again as they plunge down the hill another time. We're 5 minutes to go in this
Viper!
race. Oh.
Under brakes, she just big massive sidestep.
Looking back at the Concept 51 Porsche there, Viper from the Aussie Hampton Porsche of Brocky. What an epic battle for the lead. Viper starting to lose a little bit of traction there. You can see him just out on the slide, falling into the clutches of Scooter. Has he used a bit of that tyre?
They don't look too bad, but they don't seem to be wearing very much, so it's hard to tell. Here comes Scooter though with the hi boys. How you going? I'm back.
So Brocky now out to a second lead. Oh, how the tides have turned. But look at Scooter. He's in the mix now. He's given some track time. Our current championship leader. Under a second behind
Viper
Viper
got a
now.
penalty! Viper got a penalty!
Here we
This
go.
will be it. Scooter's going to grab him.
Burns the penalty. Scooter up the inside. Viper holds the door open for him. They go side by side out of Castro Edge. Scooter gets the lead though. Oh, second spot. Great move. Unfortunately there for Viper, but you have to reset and try again. So wow, from first into third spot. And 3 seconds off the lead of the race. That puts Brocky
It looks like-
2.5 seconds out in the lead. We've checked back in with our 4th place driver, Jamwell. So where's the XLXY? He's had a moment.
He's way back. He's back
way
behind these
back,
guys
burning
now.
a
He's run out
penalty
of
now.
fuel.
Oh, he's out on the slide as well.
Oops.
Oh,
LP's lost the position to Speedy Tyres as well, just out of all that.
welcome to Thrill House, mate.
He's back in there with GDR Freak.
Oh,
He's
GDR having a look.
For Speedy Tyres,
Oh.
to the entry.
Great little battle here from the Porsche Community Series staples. Guys have attended every race so far with Speedy way out on the
Speedy
slide.
Tyres. Oh, wow.
LP's going to tuck it down the inside. Can he hold it tough on the inside? He can. Oh, GDR
Speedy
sideways
just
as
gives
well.
the boot in it.
Look at
He's
this.
still going around the outside.
There's no traction out there, and these guys are going side by side into every
Look at
corner, and they're
GDR
doing
Freak.
it sideways. Look at them come out of here. GDR out on the slide. They're just having a little bit of fun with 2 minutes 30 remaining. Oh, look at this battle. Wow. G'day,
tell
Justin
you what,
Baker.
Mikey.
Thanks for tuning in, brother.
It does look like the rain is starting to slow up a little bit, actually.
It does look like the rain's actually starting to ease up a bit. I wonder if race 2 will actually have a little bit less water on the track. Maybe it's start of a dry line start appearing. Definitely right now, a lot of surface water. That's
I
not
don't
going
know
to
what
clear
radar
anytime
you
soon.
boys are looking at.
Oh, we've got an admin where the map is. Speedy sends
Oh,
it.
Speedy!
He's gone.
LP goes too.
Oh, look. Boy, and Janwell takes the spot back. He's going to be having a ball up in 4th spot. This is probably one of the best results he's going to have. And, well, he has had. I'm not going to say gonna have. He's improving every week. Gap up the front now. It's down to 2.2
Tell you what,
seconds.
though, Jam was on the fuel light, guys.
Oh, dear.
He ain't gonna make it.
Oh, he might want to short shift that. Oh,
He's
buddy.
not gonna make it.
Oh, no.
LP's on the fuel light. That's something surprising.
Hey,
Mr.
look.
doesn't know how to fuel safe.
But he'll get his head around it.
He was very good at the fuel usage in the FYRC race.
We're just reading now that Fire Moves gives us the inside tip that GTR has currently switched to a wheel. So he's just learning to get the hang of that. So that's a big reason why he's a little bit off the pace tonight.
Wait
Good
a
on
minute.
you for
So-
buying.
He brought a TGT.
He bought a
Did he?
TGT.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, buddy.
So wait a minute. So you're telling me that all those excellent results he's had so far have been on a dual shop?
Yep.
That's kind of depressing.
That's really depressing.
Brocky just sets his
All right,
fastest lap
Jam
of the
will
race.
shoot into the pits from 4th position.
Oh,
He knew
buddy.
he wasn't going to make it. Unreal.
Awesome stint,
Viper's on the
mate.
fuel light out of 3rd position. He's going to roll the dice and try and make it round. GDR Freak's on the fuel light. LP's on the fuel light, going to try and make it round. XLXY90's on the fuel light.
So this is the last lap.
Yep.
Brocky out to a 2.5 second lead. A championship leader, Scooter. And watching Brief and Viper on the fuel light. Sitting in tow of Scooter, he might be able to fuel save and get it home.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well.
Some of these guys are funny just Buffer's car ran out of fuel before the line.
Yeah,
Those
I
guys
know,
have finished the
sorry.
race already.
I was catching. I was thinking, yes, I might get one more position now.
Tell you what, Jamble might get up a couple here because he's got LP in front of him on Vapor, Viper in front of GDR in front of him on Vapor, Speedy on Vapor. All these guys are really, really limping home for fuel up to the lead. So, well, we know the Cyborg will make it because he's been all about
He's
testing out the
stretched
fuel
his
usage
lead.
in this car.
He stretched his lead as well out to 3.4 seconds. Bit of a walk in the park there, Brocky.
Wet park.
No.
No? Love it. Comes into the final bend. The Aussie Hampton number 7 car grabs its first win of the Aussie Hampton Community Series. First place at the hands of Brocky. Sets the fastest lap of the race. Second Scooter. Third Viper who makes it home.
Can Jamble get LP? Jamble's going to get LP here. Down the inside.
Oh,
he's got
he
too
says
deep.
he's gone way too
Oh
deep.
no! Oh, he's pulled it up. He might get away with it.
Oh, a bit of a touch.
He gives him a
Oh,
nudge.
they've both gone wide. He keeps his foot in it.
Actually, I was going to get them both. Look at the run to the line. Oh, wow.
Wow, he does. He just gets them both. Wow, what a finish. In classic Brocky fashion, wins the race, sets the fastest lap of the race on the last lap, takes the win in the Aussie Hampton Porsche. And that is race 1, run and done. Congratulations, Brocky.
Hey, it was a second race in a row with a pass around the outside.
Oh, this guy.
Turn it up.
Viper, I don't think he was on the fuel strategy at the start, and he left so much space for me there. So
Yeah, I think he sort of realised he was licked there. How was that, Ghost? Welcome to the rain.
Bloody hard work.
Tell you what, good effort for no practice, mate. Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, happy to. Tell you what though, I've done some hard concentrating races. That takes the cake by far.
Well, strap in. You got a longer one up next.
Oh, joy.
Very shortly.
But longer one, you can. Best thing to do is switch to the intermediate tyres, and there's a hell of a lot more grip.
Ooh, interesting.
You
Ooh,
will,
so if we've got
definitely
any
have
of
a
our
better race.
drivers currently listening to the stream, oh, thanks for that.
Cheers, Bucky.
Cheers,
Hey,
mate.
you made me put me on the spot to give away the fuel strategy before the first race.
Yeah, I did. It's alright. That's why you're here. Help us be as fast as you, mate. Come on.
That's what I think
Lee
most
completely
laps in the
forgot about
Porsche.
fuel.
No, never.
Did he?
Lee forgetting about fuel. No. Love it, mate.
Race
I
car.
think people underestimate how much you accelerate on the wheel spin, and you just start hitting the red line through gears, and it just burns the fuel so quickly.
And those boys there in the back that were getting all sideways and having a bit of an expressing session there, we're definitely ripping on the limiter a bit.
And I crossed the line with, I think, 0.1 laps worth of fuel.
So you played the numbers game well.
I'm going to quickly I don't trust this to work properly, so I'm just going to set the grid myself. Might be a second, guys.
Yeah, no worries at all. We're all fine.
Just get those guys synced up.
So, end of the second race, guys. I want driver of the day. And I want drifter of the day as well. We've seen some insanely good drifts so far. Speedy Tyres and GDR, you're right up there, guys. Fantastic. LP, Janwell, some great sideways actions. You know, Scooter with the subtle slide out of the corner as well. So beautiful to see. This is a great little category. I hope you guys are all enjoying it. Thanks for tuning in on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube.
This next race will be interesting though, with our Scooter starting beside the sideball.
Ah, yeah, off the front row.
If all 10 cars could just go off at turn 1, that'd be great.
Right, we'll see if we can work that out for you.
Our resident commentator finally gets to wish things upon people. He can't be unbiased anymore.
And pole position starts for, has only got the outside run for turn 1 here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cool. Grid set.
Alright, we ready to go racing, mate?
Sure. Let's do it.
Alright, guys, strap in. 20-minute race?
Oop, I put it on 30 minutes. It's actually 20 minutes.
It's
No,
30.
30 minutes. No, yes,
No,
30.
30.
30
Don't do
minutes.
that to me, Mikey. You scared the crap out of me.
I'm so sorry.
As soon as the race started, is this supposed to be 20 minutes? What?
I actually heard the track's flooded and we have to go to Brands Hatch.
Oh, that is noticeably drier.
Yeah.
It is
I'll
noticeably
take
dry.
I was only going to say something else then. Oh, well, it's alright.
We'll fly to
Yeah, it's not
Tokyo.
9 o'clock yet.
Wet track.
Excalibur says, quote from my 5-year-old daughter, "Ooh, Brocky, nice name. I'm gonna call him Broccoli. It's Broccoli off pole."
That's gonna stick.
That
That's gonna
is
stick
gonna
so
stick.
bad.
That is it. It's all over for Broccoli. And we go and we
And they're
and
racing.
they're racing. There we go.
great
Broccoli
start
gets
from
an
the sidewalk,
awesome
though.
start. Look at that. That's what he needed to do. He's gonna pull it across. And look at GDR off the line
GDR
as
at
well.
row 3.
Boom, he gets a little bump from behind from Speedy. Oh, that's not Speedy. Who were we on board with here? We're on board with Viper coming up behind his teammate Speedy there as they plunge down into turn 2. What a great start from the front leaders. Front leaders. Oh, you're on form, Mikey.
We've got 1, 2, 3 cars on full wets. Everyone else is on intermediates. 3 guys
Alright.
missed the memo.
Rocky gets a great start. Scooter in second. Third. Is that GDR up in third? Oh my.
Yep.
Let's get some information up on the screen for everyone. There we go. That is a mega start from GDR. Viper into fourth. XLXY there in fifth spot. Speedy in sixth. Let's check out with the people at the back there. See how everybody fared. We've got the King Oscar in the wall. Oh no, that's not. It's Luminous in the wall. Oh, Buffer's had a drama as well.
Balloon cars into each other.
Oh, it's young and old at the back here. Beautiful croissants. I had way too many of those over the week at Sandown.
Viper's just grabbed GDR for third position there, guys. XL90's in there as well.
So they're just trying to get themselves into a rhythm now. Got a long 30-minute race. Pit stops are definite. What's the strategy going to be? Is the undercut on? Viper's burning another penalty. He's copping it coming out of that third sector. GDR's just going to... Whoa, he's going to make it round the outside. Tucks it in. Viper out on the
Viper
side.
sideways.
Gets it. Oh, little bump.
It almost worked.
XL90. Oh, I need a name for you. Fourth spot there. Viper into fifth now. Look at them coming into
Oh, look at this though.
Oh, here we go. Casual as you like, guys. Yeah, very well played by everybody there. GDR leading the way out of this pack. 2 seconds behind Scooter. So our leaders have skipped away.
Cars are still sketchy on the brakes. There's some big puddles on the braking markers. Just where the bumps are, there's some big standing water puddles.
Ghost up into 8th spot now. Making some gains there, brother.
Yeah, getting there.
One thing we know about Ghost is that he will sit there and cut laps and cut laps and cut laps until he is an absolute master of a track. He's not a 2-time champion for no reason. So for him to jump into a room with no practice, very rare occasion for this. Expect him to start making up spots. He's chasing down his good buddy LP. Bit of a bromance going on between you two, to be honest. Hold it together, mate. Still on the main straight as the leaders, so you're doing well. Let's check back up the front now. Rocky out to 1.7 seconds.
Oh, big go at the turn 1 there.
Oh, wow.
To the side of GDR.
See if we can get a replay there. Oh, we just missed that one. Very, very wide. So XLXY 90 back into sixth spot. Guys, you're going to have to help me out with a nickname for him, mate.
Who we want a nickname for?
XLXY 90.
Well, since an XLXY is a Ford, why don't you call it Filthy?
Neil says I could give you a few.
Oh, GDR's off. GD went off in turn 4.
Oh dear.
LP's going to grab him here too, I think.
Oh, he's gone way off.
Getting his head around that wheel.
Yeah,
It's a big step.
it is a big step. I remember season 2, I switched to the wheel. Had my best ever result in my first race. Had a great battle with Mika Bradley in the Mustang, if I recall correctly. Commentating is hard. Don't do it.
How's the lead going there, Cyborg?
I'm currently calculating fuel.
There you go, folks. He doesn't just get out the front and go to sleep. He's got numbers going through his head the whole way.
The computer never sleeps unless you put it in sleep mode, I guess.
Or you leave it alone for a while.
Let's just leave Brookie alone for a while. And have a look at GDR Freak there. Behind Speedy Tyres is burning another penalty.
Tell you what, Viper's skipped away from that pack now. He's actually coming up on the back of Scooter. He's 1.5 seconds off the rear. And he is actually closing in on the 2 litres. He is using the car a bit more though. He's used a bit more fuel. But he has also run the fastest lap with a 140.7.
That is a stonking lap. So he put
So
it
he's,
on pole for race 1. Was out on the slide midway through the race. Lost a couple of positions to the guys up front. He won't be happy with that. He's currently on a
He's
purple
about to go-
sector.
He's about to go faster.
He's on a
again.
charge.
See, he's rolling the dice now. He's going to use the car early, get himself some track position, get back up on the leaders here, and then try and run his race with these guys.
Out of curiosity there, good doctor, who is on full wets?
Full wets. Mikey D. Buffer. King Oscar. That's it. So 10th, 11th, 12th position.
Okay. A bit spread out at the back here. These guys just having a little bit of trouble with the wet weather. We'll check back up on them later on. See if they've all closed up.
Viper just went faster again with a 140.2, and he's actually got almost within a second of Scooter now. He's very close.
So they're playing the long game. Keeping the distances, watching the other drivers. We're looking for weaknesses. Rocky, when are we going to start looking at pit stops, my brother?
Hopefully, lap 9. End of lap 9 if we can make it.
How will the tyres be around lap 9? Is there much wear on these intermediates?
Not at the moment, no.
Alright, so Scooter is climbing onto the back of Brocky now. Starting to bunch up the front. Let's check in with Speedy Tyres. He's got XL, he's got that guy all over him. Lee Burley gave LP the memo. Thanks, Lee Burley. GDR Freak, 6th spot. LP, 7th. Jandal position. 8th spot, Janwell. In the non-Jandal position. Janwell in the non-Jandal.
Might have just got a penalty. I did.
You did. That'll be the race.
Oh,
lead.
here we go. Scooter was going to walk on
Scooter
by.
zips through.
Here comes Viper.
There's Viper as well.
Now that
Get a
makes...
race on now, guys.
We got a spicy meatball. Thank you, Brocky. Look at this. He closes right back up again. Viper closes right back up. Everybody's in the tow now. The race is on for the lead.
I think this might work out a bit better for the Cyborg though. He's not punching through that air anymore. He's got a bit of a toe.
And he's going to watch front and watch the rear, though, being the sandwich of a community pieces of bread.
No, not touching that.
I'll leave that alone too.
Straight through to the keeper, and we're back up to the front. Get rid of that off the screen. There we go. Sorry for leaving that up on the screen, guys. I'm new. There we go. Looks like Viper's starting to hunt around the back of Brocky now. Let's jump on board. Alright.
Whoops, Speedy Tires is gone.
So we're on the back here of Brocky coming into
Gave him
Red Bull Mobile. About to start lap 7. Whoa, just under 20 minutes to go. See how they go. Different lines there from Brocky and Scooter. Brocky just shows the nose, very Lowndes-esque.
Oh wow.
Viper's in the toe. Look at this. Is he going to pop out for a move at turn 2? Brocky goes defensive.
Ooh, Scooter's carried a bit of a sidestep there as it grabbed that puddle on entry there.
Viper tried to open that corner up by taking a whole lot of curb there as well. Didn't really pay off. Maybe the curbs are just a bit too greasy for these cars. Back out onto the curb again. Opens the corner up a little bit for him. He's on the power, but Brocky's just a little bit faster out of there. We know Viper is very, very quick in the final sector. Tucks it in. These guys are absolute masters of what they do.
Wow. I'm just watching the inputs on these guys here and...
Oh no, Viper right out sideways there.
Scooter and Viper are thumping away at their pedals and he's just to watch Cyborg's feet. He's so subtle.
Yeah, we were talking about that in practice as well. Just very, very delicate inputs.
Scooter a bit
as
wide.
smooth as you like. And there we go. 18 minutes to go. And these guys are just skipping away. Fourth spot. A bit of a lonely spot there for that guy. GDR out on the slide. Look at you go, buddy. You're winning my heart, mate. You're winning my heart. Speedy Tires in 6th. Jan 7th. What can he do with this? How's his fuel numbers this time?
Well, Buffer's the first blink. He's in the pit.
Have a look at this. Ghost is ahead of his Man Crush LP. He's 4 seconds up the road. His LP had a moment.
Oh, no.
He did have a moment.
Oops. Cyborg nearly chucked it away there, guys.
Oh,
You
here
heard
comes
the oops on the
Viper.
comms.
Viper outbroke himself.
Oh dear.
Chucked me.
We heard the
And
oops on the
but he
comms.
stayed back. He didn't try and make a pass, which was perfect.
Yeah, Viper's actually starting to hurt now, considering he worked the car really hard for that first stint. So that car's actually on the fuel light now. So you're gonna have to come into the pits either this lap or the next.
It's about when we expect
doing
people
what
to
you-
start making pit stops as well. So let's just check here. He goes round again. And they start lap 9. They go around once more. They'll be hitting the halfway mark, and that'll be one stop territory. Tyres aren't really that worn at the moment, so it's all about fuel for this one. Here we go. We got the first of our leaders pitting.
Swells in. GDR Freak goes again. Speedy Tires goes again. Jamwell goes again with a penalty. Ghost is going to go to position here, guys. Get on board. Here it comes.
Duh.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
There we go. We'll check the exit here.
He's going to tuck in here though. So watch this.
You got a little dangling carrot there, Ghost. Get in, get amongst it. Oh, a bit squirrely out of there. He's very eager on the accelerator, our Ghost. Loves to get stuck in.
Oh, I think that was a nice little bit of car control there.
Sorry, guys, and for the first time tonight, car control.
Okay, the Cyborg's starting to work the back of Scooter again now. Scooter's on the fuel light too. I feel bad saying that while you're in the comms with us. Sorry, Scooter.
Harley's ranging up. Scooter's
They're
in, Brocky's in, Viper's in, here we go.
Look at the fuel save from the Cyborg.
Oh my god. You're a freak, mate.
The,
Scooter's in the guard. Oh no.
it came up with options for every tyre.
Yeah, it does it anyway, even though I've locked them out.
So yeah,
Are you
we had to
fulfilling-
scroll all the way over. I will be, yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
It just gives me something to push with.
Everybody's
Oh,
in.
nice fuel save from Ghost too, guys. That's best on track.
Wow.
He'll jump jam all here.
Now who's come out ahead? GDR.
Wait, what? Let me just double check
Viper.
what Viper has.
Viper
Viper.
had short field.
Huh? He's full field. I don't get it.
Yeah, well, that's odd.
The car's full.
Did he change tyres?
No, he didn't change
No,
tyres.
he didn't change tyres. So there's
Okay,
the strategy
so-
call. He didn't change
Massive
tyres
gain.
and he got a massive gain from that. Wow.
Interesting. Let's see how this plays out,
Very
guys.
interesting.
Yeah. He was having a struggle before we pit on the tyres. Oh,
Oh,
maybe-
Jam was jumping too. What happened there?
Oh, Viper's gone very wide.
I'm just going to check down the list, guys, see if anyone... Jamble's opted not to take tyres as well, guys, just so you know.
Thank you.
Lamwar says the same, out of position number 10. Oh, Speedy Tyres
Oh,
left the
Speedy
road.
Tyres is gone.
That's our first, mate. That's our first mechanical failure for the night.
These Porsches are pretty resilient, but we do get the odd mechanical failure. Race cars are not bulletproof, despite what the mechanics tell you. We're just on board here with Brocky for a little bit, at the request of one of our followers, Hijacker. He needs to take notes for next Sunday. Oh, I'll tell you what, you don't want to be going that wide, Hijacker. Here we go, we're turning into turn one now. Oh, listen to that. A little blep on the accelerator, quick short shift, and back onto the gas again. And look
Speedy
what's
Tyres got the
behind.
same glitch. That's a shame.
Oh no. So sorry to hear, mate. That's no good. It would be very deflating. Speedy Tyre is a very valued member of our community, and we want to make sure that everyone has a good time here. It's unfortunate they have such mechanical failures. These three are putting on an absolute masterclass.
I'm actually watching Scooter at the moment, just seeing what he does here, because you sort of had a quiet one, so he hasn't really poked his nose in.
He's always a sort of a last lap legend, you know. He stays in watching brief, and then when it counts, he sends it. But at the moment, it just feels like this is a actual battle just to keep the car on track.
Interesting to see what happens to Viper's tyres as they go down a bit too. I can actually see visible wear on the indicators now, so that's the worst I've seen tyres all race.
It gets very slippery. Because it's only your rears that really go down. And it becomes like ice.
Will the gamble pay off for Viper? It gave him track position. Track position is king. when the track is this greasy. He's going to have to make that Porsche as wide as he possibly can. He's got two high-class operators behind him. Viper, no slouch. Our pole sitter from race 1.
Off now, so he's going to get himself a little bit of a gap, but he's made sure he's made that hurt as least amount as possible. Alright, so with Scooter now, 0.6.
Hi, I'm
Can't even
back.
on the back of Cyborg. Here he comes.
Oh my god. Sorry guys, my controller died.
Oh, no.
Rookie.
Absolute rookie move there.
Wow. Didn't you watch my video on how to prepare for a stream a week ago? Bloody
No.
hell, mate.
Is that the one that you put
Don't
on
worry.
RedTube, or is that the other one?
Don't worry, they all know that your controller worked. Didn't work because they all saw you go and plug the other one in and go through the menus.
Yeah, sorry guys. Massive sorry. So we're back and we've got the Brocky out in front. We've got Scooter in second. Alright, so we've had a big change. What happened there with Viper? Fill me in.
He went wide just through where they're going now in the previous lap. Just touched the sand there, and then the
Yep.
Cyborg got beside him here, and Viper copped a penalty for being over the green line. So
okay.
he got swallowed by Scooter as well. But now Scooter's Cyborg had 0.7 of a second after that happened, so Scooter's actually caught right back up again. And he's now putting on pressure on the back of the Cyborg. There's actually a lap car coming up too. It's Buffer in the other of the Aussie Hampton cars. He'll be looking in the mirror shortly, looking for his teammate.
Woohoo! Yeah, that was fun.
Ghost in 7th spot out there on the slide, having a bit of fun.
Go to the
7th
handle
for you,
position.
mate. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That
look
was
at
nice.
that. Very nice and subtle. Ghost is gone for drift of the day.
Right,
I've got to
Scooty
watch
now.
that gap from LP though. Don't want to get too fancy.
I feel that Scooter's about to start making a move here in a minute. He's really starting to put all the pressure on the back of the Cyborg. But he's also got Viper pulling up behind him as well now. So Viper's actually got himself back into this battle.
How are they with their fuels?
That's fine. That's fine, Brookie. They've got more fuel than you.
They actually have. I can't be
Massive
quiet.
sorry
I've
for
got
the
enough for the end.
technical
I've got
delay.
enough for the end.
No, I think they'll be
Viper,
alright.
a little bit squirrely there, mate.
Viper's tyres are looking pretty down though. He might not be able to keep up for much longer. I think he's going to run out of rubber very shortly. If he does though, what a drive.
Oh, absolutely.
What a gamble not to take tyres. Look at Scooter again. Scooter's epic through the middle section of the track.
Yeah, he is.
So fast through the middle. But trying to fire rain around the Cyborg is just it's one of the last more impossible things. So he's 0.4, 0.3, so he's closing up on the main straight here. He just does his fastest lap with the 140.5. And tucks right in again, but there's nowhere to go. Good exit from Scooter there though, that's really clean on exit there. He's going to have a really good run up the straight here. On the run up to 2. Can he make it work?
Well, do you wait
Right
for
on the back bumper of Cyborg now. Cyborg covers down the
Oh.
inside.
Here we go, it's on for the lead.
Buffer's off in front of him here, he's going to have to watch his mirrors.
Oh, great
job,
defensive
6
line there by the
lets him
Cyborg. Cyborg.
Cyborg.
So broccoli and Cyborg.
Cyberg broccoli.
Someone misspelled it as Cyborg before, and then I couldn't help but thinking about Goldberg, and then I got the Goldberg theme stuck in my head, and now you're just Cyborg.
Look at this though, they're still going at it. Here comes Scooter again, having another look.
Oh, really aggressive there into the turning zone. Great defensive move from Brocky, but Viper's buying himself back into that. Oh, but out on
Big
the slide as
against
well.
Viper.
It doesn't matter how worn these tyres are. If these two keep battling, that keeps them in the game. This is probably what Viper was banking on. Keeps himself in watch and breathe. Oh, Scooter just a little bit wiggly there.
Reckon we're going to go 2 more laps, guys. Scooter has another. Oh, just tucks the nose in there. Just gives him a look in the mirrors. Two minutes 30 seconds. So they're going to go around one more and then another one after that. So this is the penultimate lap starting now.
Here's Buffer in 13th spot.
Scooter has a look. Down the inside, goes too deep. Runs out of road.
Oh, whoa! It's a drag race.
Cyborg gets
Viper
again.
goes wide as well. They
Nah,
assume
Scooter
their
did lift a
positions.
little bit there. He did lift a little bit. He knew he was in the wrong. He didn't want to stay in it. Settles himself back down into second. Look at Viper though. He's right there with him. Is this going to be another Dragon Gardens finish?
It's got the feeling of it. These guys have put on an absolute masterclass. They're all bunched up. We've got one more lap to go.
Tell you what, Cyborg's got himself a handy little gap now though, 0.6 of a second. That's the most breathing space he's had in the last couple laps.
You've just been knuckling down, just trying to break these two.
.7. It's edging out. Has he broken Scooter? This could be it.
Oh, Buffer's off! Here we go! Oh, what view do I want? I want this one. It's fine. No
Oh,
worries.
This will be the final lap, guys. Cyborg leading by a second. I think the Cyborg's got it. He's going to get it home. Scooter's done everything in turn one there. Just chucks her in there and hope it sticks.
Oh, I think he's doing it again. Watch the split, guys. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. He's doing it again.
In typical Brocky fashion, he's going to go purple sector. Is he going to go fastest lap on the final lap of the race?
Oh, General, you're out of fuel. What a shame.
Oh no!
I
think he's got his numbers all wrong.
No, he's pulling up before the line so he can cross the line and finish the race.
Yeah,
there it is.
LP gets 8th.
He knew he wasn't going to make it round again, so he's just slowed her up.
So we've got 6 cars on the lead lap.
Nice and slow.
Start thinking about your drivers of the day. These 3 have been absolutely incredible to watch. Brocky's stretching that lead. Looks like Scooter might just be consolidating, making sure he keeps Viper behind him.
Yeah, Scooter and Viper are actually quite low on fuel now. They're going to have to fiddle around to get there. So the Cyborg's got the fuel number spot on, got the burn rate spot on.
Comes into the final bend.
Look at that, extend the lead out. Almost 2 seconds at the line. Bang.
Bam, fastest lap of the race on the level. A 1:39.9 on the final lap of the race. Scooter, a great drive in second.
On that one.
Third would have to be driver of the day. Viper with a brave effort there.
He ran out of fuel at the end too, Viper. GDR's going to go 4th.
Massive effort there from GDR on the wheel for the first time.
Great drive.
Oh, that was intense.
That guy's going to bring it home in 50. And there he is.
Great on debut.
Welcome back to the community Porsches. Out on the slide. Don't you bring that home in one piece.
Don't scratch it.
Well done, guys.
Very expensive.
Wow. So Brocky in first, Scooter in second, Viper in third, GDR in fourth. All the names up front. But it's our 2-time champion Brocky in first. Well done, brother.
Oh, thanks. It was...
Oh, it's after 9 PM. You pissed that in.
No, that was fun.
Yeah. You look like you're having a ball, mate.
That was interesting trying to figure out the fuel strategy. I was just shifting like I did in the first race, and when I was looking at the timer, I was like, oh, we're going to get one more lap, and I still had just under 2 laps of fuel left. I knew I could push the last lap.
Oh man, why did I put my cat's litter box in this room? Jesus Christ! Oh mate, that's far out. Anyway. Viper driver of the day.
You're a legend.
What's best said?
Driver of the day, Viper / Ghost.
Up to 6 for Ghost. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Well
really
done.
well
Yeah,
done,
good
mate.
drive, mate.
No practice
Really
at all.
good.
Jump in.
No practice at all. Just dive into a car he's not overly familiar with. He's been doing development kilometres for Blacklight in the actual Super and the most of the RSR chassis, so he hasn't really done much in the GT3 RS.
I tell you, it helps so much having a pit crew in your ear.
Yeah, it does. Just want to give a thanks out to my fabulous pit crew, namely the Cyborg. Thanks, mate. Slab will be in the mail.
Yeah, just make sure you change the intermediates after the race. Oh,
No,
yeah.
that was really good. I'd have to give Ghost driver of the day from my point. For literally,
you guys
well,
do
literally,
this.
you got the call in like 5 minutes before the race started, less than, and just managed very good results in both cases. And when you look at it,
Bloody hell.
GDR gives driver of the day to his TGT.
Nice.
Nah, great drive there, Viper, to try that extra different strategy without the tyres. You did a bloody good job to keep up for the rest of that race on 19 lap old tyres by the end of the race. So Great to see someone rolling the dice, trying something different.
Scooter, everyone's been asking that question for 4 seasons, mate.
Yeah,
Man, how the hell am I supposed to beat Brocky?
we don't know, mate. We don't know. Ask Terry.
Yeah, you know how to beat Brocky, right? You beat him with a stick while he sleeps.
But I put a bit of practice in for these community events. Not that because I'm racing them, but I've been putting, I'll record a lap and put it in the room so the rest of the boys in the community can have a look, see what I'm doing, and see. It gives them a number to chase, to try and help them improve. I don't know how much it helped with this track because it was bloody wet, and I don't know where I found the pace at this track, but all the dry races, like, you know, those guys would have smashed me hands down. I reckon Scooter, Viper, GDR definitely would have beat me.
Awesome. So, wow, round 5 is done. This season going week for week is just flying by. Whereas
Yep.
we're only up to round 4 with our AGT Online series.
Yeah, we're just about to finish round 3 this weekend, and then on to round 4.
Man, can't wait.
Viper says they feel better in the rain than they do in the dry, and that's not normal.
They don't understeer us more. They don't understeer as much. That's good.
Just snap
So-
oversteer instead, that's fine.
So AGT next round is on the 20th, right? So
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a little bit of a break at the moment, guys, because we have the greatest race in Australian motorsport coming up. And we've also got a special event lined up for the week before. And when I say lined up, I mean I should probably get to work on sorting that out. Stay tuned.
It was like a special event, what?
I got a few roos loose in the top paddock, mate. Honestly. Life's hard, guys. Get stuck in. But yeah, wow. Massive thanks to Lucas. Thank you, brother, for stepping up to Race Direct at the last minute. Massive thank you to all the drivers as well for getting the update done. We went live about an hour after GD Sport launched an update, and it wasn't too bad actually.
You know, the lobby seemed to go pretty well, surprisingly. It's usually pretty much a, pardon my language, a shit show after an update, so to have everybody sort of in and doing well, it went alright.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Very, very cool. Thank you, GD Sport. Thank you. Driver of the day.
yeah, they tested cars in an ice rink to get the physics.
Yeah,
For the
I
rain.
think they did, didn't they?
I feel like the way the car handled in that race was probably a little bit more realistic. Like, I think the most realistic is with your grip reduction on low around the wettest version of the track, which unfortunately was a lot of the guys were testing. But
There you
it'll
go.
be an interesting race for AJT.
There you go, Cyborg. Scooter says in the chat that in the second race he gained some time by just sitting behind you and following your lines and watching your braking in some of the corners. So there you go, just by following you around a bit there.
Thanks, Scooter.
Scooter,
Glad
you
I was
get-
able to assist.
Dadson, did Ferrari get a BOP upgrade? No, they didn't. Sorry, mate. The only two relevant BOP updates for our series was the Aston Martin and the Supra. Both lost a little bit of weight and a little bit of power.
I read that the Ferraris became very slightly heavier because there's pee on the seats or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shut
Yeah, they do actually have a fill-in driver for Cruiser Motorsport for the AGT Group B race this weekend, and it's one of your Porsche Series races. Very up and about there kind of guy. So keep an eye on this one, guys. Might not expect it, but yeah, watch this space, guys. It's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Mr. Ghost,
Yes.
I feel like we
What
haven't
can I do
used...
for you?
Mate, well, I tell you what, no one does an outro better than you do. And I
Ah,
thought
that
you
is
might
true.
want to
Well, thank you.
address our people and address the teams and sign us off.
No worries. Well, first of all, a massive thank you does go to Mikey for running the stream tonight and also being the main man in the box. Also to the fabulous good doctor for running the room tonight. There was a little bit too much water, I'm just saying. But thanks to you two guys. It doesn't happen without our race directors and our commentators, that's for sure. Huge thank you to Brocky as well. One for his fantastic insight, but also giving me some tips and tricks. Thanks, mate. Huge thank you goes to all our viewers. You guys are absolute superstars. As usual, the chat's awesome, the banter's awesome. Be sure to join us on Sunday night for Group B, Round 4 from Sardinia. It will be myself bringing you all the action with, I believe, Mr. Mikey Seven Harlan joining me in the box, so that should be a ripper.
Yeah.
So it'll be Fox Sports / Sky Sports commentary.
So a little bit of a Murph and Scaife thing going on, I think. A little bit of HRT romance.
Yes, I love it. Yep, plenty of goodness. So that'll be live from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Of course, supported by the fabulous FYRC Porsche Super Cup as well. The Group B boys are having their run, so join the two doctors, plus some really fast guys as well. So that race will be really interesting.
All the fast guys.
But other than that, guys, massive thank you for joining us tonight. You've been watching the Aussie Hampton Community Porsche Series powered by Thrill House, and this is Sean aka Go signing off for now. Bye.
Toodles.